Hello, I'm here in the beautiful Klagenfurt in Austria. Behind me is the so-called Lindwurm. I was here today with a concert with Dominik Wagner on the bass and Yevgeny Stepovetsky at the violin. And I would like to talk about why I have changed my concert routine after many years and what I do nowadays in order to get ready for a concert. Hello, my name is Aaron Pilsan. I'm an international concert pianist and I will show you today exactly why my concert routine has changed. So when I was a small child, I remember that I needed to have specific underwear. I needed to have chocolate before I played the concert. I needed to have a certain routine in order to feel safe. And that is usually because your confidence is not so great in the beginning. When you start playing concerts as a concert pianist, you don't feel that you are at the right spot. Everything feels foreign to you. When you're on stage, you're afraid what other people might think of your playing. It starts from your parents and friends, but of course everyone else in the audience. And you feel like you don't really deserve that. It doesn't matter who you are. I mean, we all know that people are afraid of public speaking, and it's very similar when you actually perform on stage. So even if you prepare your pieces very, very well, you will still feel insecure and nervous. That's very, very normal. So what can you do in order to help this process to, that you really feel confident in the end? What you need, first of all, is a proven path. That you have someone, a mentor that you can trust, who takes you on this journey and helps you to find shortcuts, right? Because alone, if you only start figuring out, all the mindset problems and the solutions yourself, it will take you much, much longer because you're not aware of it. It's like having blind spots. Whenever you look at something, it's gone. So it's not like you can see the problems yourself. You need someone who's more experienced than you and who has seen similar cases in order to help you. So what you need to build a solid foundation for your technique first of all. You need a good strategy for your practice. But that's not everything. You also need to have mindset support. And I remember that once I've changed to the class of Professor Karl-Heinz Kämmerling, that was actually much better for me because he was experienced in working with very, very high-level pianists who played concerts internationally, so he could support me also with that, not just with the playing itself. So he could prepare me mentally, and also we would practice the performance situations over and over again in order to get used to them. And later when I studied with Lars Vogt, who was a concert pianist himself, that adventure was actually developing even further because he could really help me in a daily situations, what programs do I choose and so on. So there are many rules that you need to follow in order to get there. And to explain to you, I've still had many routines as a pianist, especially in the years where I've been working with agencies a lot, because I didn't know how to get a concert and I would be very, very nervous, and I thought that everything depended on my playing. That would make me stiff and I would not feel free while performing. So right now I'm still working with agencies, but I'm also doing marketing and also selling concerts myself, and that gives me actually a lot of security because I know what it takes to get a concert apart from playing, so that I can be free with my playing, and my playing actually improved through this and I got much better. And nowadays I don't even care so much what I do on a concert day. My routine looks pretty much the same as on a normal day. So for example, I meditate, I do sports 3 or 4 times a week, I take cold showers, I simply practice in the way I do. There's not much different things I do on a concert day. I take care of good food and stuff like that. I would suggest to do the same if you're a concert pianist, that you also start to learn how marketing and sales work, and of course to have a very solid practicing routine and a very, very good technique that will make you feel much better on stage. Also, of course, what comes with experience is that you have made so many different mistakes on stage that you don't care anymore, if something goes wrong, because you have seen every possible scenario. Let me tell you, I have, forgot the music. I made mistakes turning the sheets of the music. I had problems with others. People in the audience would disturb. There would happen things, I don't know, maybe I should write a book one day, what happened in my concerts. I actually know a book from Daniel Hope. It's not promoting here, but it's really, really funny, where he writes all the things that went wrong during his concert trips and performances. But that's a different story. I just want to say that with all this experience, you get more, resilient to all these different things. So that's definitely something that you should do. What is also very good is if you train yourself to make the mistakes faster. And First of all, you don't have to make all the mistakes yourself. You should learn from others, not just mentors, but also other pianists who have made mistakes, that you don't do them yourself. But you can also take a shortcut, and that is what I mean with performing regularly in front of family members, friends, teachers. That will give you the security that you have made already so many mistakes, and each time you learn, and you won't do the same mistake twice if you do that correctly. There's another video I made about how to learn from mistakes. That's a different thing again, but that's also very, very important. So if I can summarize now, you need three things. You need a good mentor who can guide you through that process. You need to take shortcuts in order to develop faster. That is mainly by performing in front of other people. And you just simply need experience that will come itself, but the other two things will fasten that process. So if you also want to learn what you need for your technique, for your strategy and for your mindset in order to perform well on stage, or if you actually want to learn on how to get concerts, how to market yourself and to sell yourself as a pianist, then please apply for a free strategy session with me. You'll find the link here. It's aaronpilson.com/academy. And then we'll find out together what exactly you need in order to reach your goals as a pianist. Thank you for watching, and see you again in the next video.